So question number 5 is completed, right? Next to question number 6, all of you. So let me take, there will be a rod. So where it has been pivoted at a particular distance, that is what L by 4 from the edge. So where it is pivoted, everybody? L by 4 distance. So let me take mass of the rod is M and length of the rod is L. So it has been pivoted at L by 4 distance. Now the force is applied at this edge. So like you imagine that. So now the question is find angular acceleration. So that is what is our question. So anybody can tell, all of you? Yes, please. So you can see first, what is the formula? Tau formulas. We have a two formulas for tau. Tau is equals to I alpha. Another one, tau is equals to what? R into, everybody?
F.
R into F. See, if you solve along with me or before, it is okay. So Rudresh first start solving. So tau is equals to R into F. So can you tell me what is the R, everybody? R value is how much? So F is F. R value is how much, guys? The radius. How much it is the distance? It is. Total is L. L by 4 is over. So how much it is remaining? 3L by 4. So
3L by 4.
3L by 4 into F. So we all know another formula for tau, that is what? I into alpha. So I into alpha is equals to 3L by 4 into F. Now see, I means what, everybody? What do you mean by I, all of you? I means what, guys? Moment of inertia. So now moment of inertia at this point. So what is that? We want to know. So we have not studied till now, but we have studied two things. Moment of inertia through center of mass. Moment of inertia through center of mass, how much, guys, it is? Everybody? Moment of inertia through center of mass is equals to, you all not responding, what I can say, ml square by 12. So if it is through the center of mass, but now if it is edge at the corner, we all knows that I is equals to ml square by 3. But it is not passing this through. It is actually from L by 4 distance, pivoted L by 4 distance away from the corner. So this is what it is actually, we have to find it now. So that is only this I. So what now? Both I see that through the center of mass and this one, both are parallel to each other. So what theorem we have to apply here, everyone? All of you? Yes, please respond. We have to apply parallel axis theorem. So we all know the parallel axis theorem, what will says I is equals to I through center of mass plus m into a square. So a means perpendicular distance. So can you guess, brothers, what is the perpendicular distance here from this to this? You all can make it. So this total distance is L. So now till middle, it will become L by 2. So L by 2 means this distance is already L by 4. Then remaining distance will become how much, guys? That is also will become. We are not interested, you can get out, no issues. I am not at all forcing anybody's. Simply that value also simply saying. So I through the center of mass, which is ml square by 12 plus m into, what is the a value? Perpendicular distance. Everybody? L by 4 whole square. So I is equals to ml square by 12 plus this will become ml square by 16. So what is the LCM for 12 and 16, everybody? I is equals to 48 is the LCM. So here will come 4 ml square plus this one 3 ml square. So which is I is equals to 7 ml square divided by 48. So that is what it is. So I value is equals to 7 ml square divided by 48 into alpha, which is equals to 3L divided by 4 into F. So we want to find alpha. So alpha is equals to L square, L will get cancelled. 4 ones are 4 12s are. Am I right? 48. So now what is remaining? 7ml divided by 12 into alpha is equals to 3F. Now 3 will come this side. So 12 will come this side. So alpha is equals to 12 3s are 36 by 7 ml. So that is what is the angular acceleration. So that's all it is. So it's very simple. So we know moment of inertia of a rod through the center of mass. We know the moment of inertia of a rod through the center of mass. Center of mass is COM, which is equals to ML square by 12. If it is at the corner, that also we know that ML square by 3. But the pivoted from the L by 4 distance. So we have to apply what theorem now? Everybody, this I we want it. Parallel axis theorem if you apply, the perpendicular distance is between them. How much is the remaining perpendicular distance? Everybody, which is equals to
L by 4.
Because you can see if it is center pivoted, this whole distance is L by 2 and this remaining distance also L by 2. Now it is exactly pivoted at the L by 4. L by 4 is pivoted, means in the sense of remaining is also how much? It is also will become L by 4. That's all it is. So if you solve it, you will get alpha is equals to 36F divided by 7ML. So that's all it is. So please solve it. Anything doubt? Please let me know. So clear? Mr. Pradosh, Rudreswa?
Yes, sir.
Solve. Before me, you have to solve. How many questions I should say? You have to proceed and you have to do it. Make it everybody. Mr. Kadir solving or not? Simplicity. Simplicity means not required. Whomever it is. Clear everybody? Completed? So next question.
Yes, sir.
A rod which is actually released, just released. No force is applied. Be very careful. It has been pivoted at this point. It has been pivoted at this point. So just it has been released. Released means what will happen, Mr. Dreswar? Just imagine you're having a rectangular scale which has been pivoted. No force is applied, you just released. So what will happen? It will start falling downwards. Am I right or wrong? Everybody? Please respond. All of you?
Yes, sir.
So now at the center of mass, there will be a force which is acting. No force is acting, just released. So there will be a force which is dragging downward direction. What is that, everybody? Yes, please. Weight.
mg.
Mg. Now it will making clockwise or anti-clockwise direction. Check it, everybody. It will come down. Clockwise or anti-clockwise? Clockwise. So find alpha of rod immediately. What do you mean by alpha? Angular acceleration. Immediately after it is released. After it is released. That is what we have to find it. Start doing. Having a mass M and having length L. I'll give 1 minute time, you can proceed. Do it fast and tell me. It won't take much time. So make sure you have to work. Everybody must to try. Otherwise, it's not necessary, I'm saying. So what is the formula? Tau is equals to what is that? Torque is equals to all of you. R into F. So now it is acting exactly at the middle. Then R will become what? All of you? Total length is L. R will become what? No response. R will become what? L by 2.
L by
2. F equals
L by 2.
well, F is equals to what?
mg.
Mg, because it is just released. So now tau means we know another formula. Tau means what is another formula? I into alpha is equals to L by 2 into mg. So can you tell me what is the tau? What is the I? Moment of inertia through axis. Even just now 2 times I told you. Yes, please, everybody. What is the value? At the axis of rotation, ml square by
ml square by
ml square by 3. So ml square by 3 into alpha is equals to L square L by 2 into mg. So will get cancelled, L square square and L will get cancelled. So alpha is equals to GL divided, 3 will denominator will come this side up. So 3z divided by L is in the numerator, it will come the denominator. So 3z divided by what? Everybody? 3z divided by
2L.
2L. That's all. Solve it. Any doubt you can ask me. Work. The thing is, if you are not working, nothing is going to change. That's what I am saying you. So please kindly work. Question to question, there must be a progress. You have to work. Manu and Samya, you also, if you want to be like 10th class, you not necessary at all. You can do whatever you like. I don't bother. Otherwise, I want proper. You have to try at least. When I'm explaining these many things, single concept, these many questions I'm explaining. So how you have to be? You have to show the progress. So next one. So there will be a rectangular scale or whatever it is, you can see, which has been released. Which has been released, like previous case, which has been released. Clear, everybody? So now question you try to understand first. According to that, you have to write. Find angular acceleration of rod when it makes 37 degrees with horizontal. With the horizontal, brothers. So where the 37 degrees will come? With this axis of rotation or with the horizontal? That is what is my question. Everybody? With the horizontal they are asking. So where it will come? All of you, please respond. So horizontal means this is what is a horizontal? Right or wrong? At least that you tell me. So with the horizontal, it is making how much angle? Everybody? With the horizontal, it is making how much angle? Everyone? 37 degrees. Then
37 degrees.
at this time, what is the angular velocity? You have to calculate it. So we all knows that weight of the body is acting what direction? Everybody. Weight of the body
Downwards.
what direction?
Downward direction.
Now you can see all of you. So be very careful. Now, if here is the 37 angle means, then here also what is the angle? Everybody? Here also what is the
30.
angle? Yes, here also
30.
angle is 37 degrees only. Now we all people knows that. Everybody. So mg is acting. So force will act in how many directions? Rudraswa? Force will act in how many directions? Two different directions. That is what? Understanding? So two different directions it will act because it is inclined now. So you can see if this angle is 37 degrees means then this angle is also will become what? Everybody 37. Then
37.
remaining angle how much, Laksha? This total angle is 90. So remaining angle is how much? All of you. Yes, please. This is 53 angle, 53 degrees. Correct or Rudreswa? Understanding? Then if this is 53, then this angle is how much? Everybody? Yes, please.
37.
Is also how much? 37. Because these two must be 90 and these two must be also how much? Everybody. That two must be
90.
also 90. So understand everybody? Clear? So now this is the theta. So theta is 37 means this will become what? mg cos 37 and this will become what? Everybody? mg. Please respond.
37.
Sin 37. It's not a new thing. So now, so which force will makes to pulling? You can tell me mg cos theta or mg sin theta. Because mg sin theta is acting along the axis, like same direction. So that the effect of that force is zero. Am I right, Pradosh? Can you hear me? So this force
Yes,
does
sir.
not have anything. So only which force will acting here? mg cos theta. So that's all. So tau is equals to r into f. So tau is equals to r into this f only called something. Rudreswar, can you tell me which is acting in this case? We used to call f perpendicular. So that's all it is. So I into alpha is equals to what is the r? It is exactly center of point. So what is that r? Anybody? Total is L. So r will become what?
L by 2.
L by 2. Understand? So it is L and mass is M. So Narayan solving a Narayan. So R become L by 2. And what is the perpendicular force? Everybody. mg cos 37. So we all knows, we are all very familiar with the 37 table. So sorry, 37 triangle. 37 means here what will happen? Long side, short side and larger side. So cos 37 value, all of you please. Cos 37 value. 4 by
4.
5. Am I right or wrong? That's all it is. So substitute it now. Alpha, sorry, moment of inertia. What is the moment of inertia when it is passing? 5 voltage is at this point. What is the moment of inertia? ml square by
ml square.
ml square by 3. Understanding? So that is what? So ml square by 3 into alpha, which is equals to L by 2 into mg cos 37 value 4 by 5. So 2 ones are 2 twos are, L and L will get cancelled, M and M will get cancelled. So L alpha by 3 is equals to, what else is remaining here? 2G divided by 5. Correct? All of you? Yes, please. Then
Yes, sir.
alpha is equals to 3 twos are 6. So 6G divided by L will come this side. 5. So alpha is equals to 6G divided by 5. Anything doubt you can ask. Clear everybody? Yes.
Yes, sir.
So now the same question I am giving you now, just a small modification. Now this 37 not, I am taking as this 37 as a what, everybody? Let me take this 37 degrees as a theta. Is it okay, Rudresha? This 37 degree, I will take it as a theta. Now here it is theta making with what? Horizontal or vertical? Everybody. It is horizontal. Horizontal. So next question is making the theta with the vertical. Then you have to find it. Actually, this is one of the JEE mains question. You can see if your concept is clear and you are capable, how easy it is to solve the JEE questions. That is what. So this is the question actually asked in JEE 2017. You can see. So JEE 2017, this similar question, but here theta is making what? Not with the horizontal. It is making with the what? Everybody? Theta with the so let me take now a rod which is released. So released means again what force is acting? Everybody. So only gravitational force. Correct or not? All of you? Yes, please respond. And it is a pivoted now. So pivoted, this is the axis of rotation having mass m and length L. So now you can see axis of rotation, that is what? Vertical line. So vertical line is passing. So imagine, write the question, all of you. Find alpha angular acceleration when rod makes theta with the vertical options also I will give you, all should try, then only I will say 2G divided by 3L cos theta. Option B 2G divided by 3L sin theta. Option C, 3Z divided by 2L cos theta. Option D, 3Z divided by 2L sin theta. Mr. Pradosh, try and you tell me. What is that? Now it is saying that see, theta is making with the horizontal or vertical? Everybody. It is making
Vertical.
vertical. So little if you are careful, everything will be fine. That's all it is. Yes, all of. So redraw the diagram and find it. I'm giving just 2 minutes time. Let me see who will solve first. Make sure you are able to solve it. Otherwise, it's not easy. Do it. Try your answer. Mr. Sai, everyone. Manya and Samya, girls also. Simply sitting, you people, nothing can make. You have to work. That's what I want. If you say only, I will proceed. Try at least. You are trying means I am happy only. Nothing is going to come easily unless you practice. I'm not going to make it. So please make sure. Yes. Sai Karthik 3Z divided by 2L sin theta. Sai Karthik, really have you done?
Yes, sir.
Very good. If you really have done, it's really great. Mr. Rudra sir, what is your answer, Mr. Narayan? Pradosh? Okay. Have you all tried at least? Anybody? So if you have not tried, let me see that the same question. So it is making that, imagine it has been made some theta angle with what actually not horizontal. It is making with what, everybody? It is making with the, yes please, vertical. So just imagine. So with vertical it is making, that is what is the theta. So how beautifully you are solving is very important. You see, physics means that's all imagination only it is. So now I'm making theta with here theta. Now all of you check it. If it is here is the theta means then everywhere it is a what angle? Everywhere it is a what is the angle? It is theta only. Right or wrong? All of you. So now exactly at the middle I will take it because weight of the body is acting to downward direction. That is what it is. Then immediately force will act in two different directions. So which is cos theta, which is sin theta, we have to find it. Now all of you observe very carefully. Now here is the theta means, all of you tell me.
Sir, C or D?
C or D, don't say me Rudreshwar. What is your exact answer? That's
Sir.
what yes. C or D.
D, sir. D.
D. Because if here is the theta, then here also what? The same thing, imagine. Here I am drawing a vertical axis. Do you understanding everybody? Then here also what will become? This are all of you. Imagine that. So that is also will become what? Everybody? It will also become what? Theta. Then here is the theta means this is what? Mg. Pradosh. This will become mg cos theta. And opposite one will become what? Mg sin theta. Now which is acting along the parallel, like along the rod. So this is no use. This effect is zero. So which effect is only existing? Everybody? Mg sin theta and length of the rod by the center of mass, which is equals to what? Everybody? Respond. L by 2. Understanding? So tau is equals to R into F. Mr. Prados, are you there or not? I don't know. So I into
Sir.
alpha. I into alpha is equals to R become L by 2 into what is the F? Everybody. Mg sin theta. So once again I'm saying, listen everybody. So here I am imagining vertical axis. So here will become theta means. If I imagine vertical axis here, then here also what is the angle everybody? You all should speak. That is also angle what? Everyone?
Yeah.
Theta only. Correct or not? Or else if I imagine here also how much ra? Here also theta is equals to what? Theta
Exactly.
angle only. So this will become what? Mg sin theta and perpendicular one will become what everywhere? Mg
Cos theta.
Mg cos theta. Sorry, this is Mg cos theta. Mg cos theta and opposite one will become what? Mg sin theta.
Sin theta.
Because here is the theta. So wherever theta comes, so theta coming here, theta is coming here. So this will become mg cos theta and this will become what everybody? Mg sin theta. Clear everyone? Please respond. So who is only showing the effect? Only mg sin theta. That's all. So and I value is what guys? ml square by 3 into alpha is equals to L by 2 into mg sin theta. So will get cancelled, square and L will get cancelled. So now L alpha divided by 3 is equals to what is remaining? G sin theta. Clear everybody? So now G sin theta divided by 2. Now 3 will come this side, which will become 3G sin theta divided by L will this side 2L. So I can write 3G by 2L sin theta. So what is the correct option? Everybody? Option D. Clear? So if you know the concept, this is the 2 mark question in 2017 JEE mains. Imagine how simple it is. Concept mattada puriyam. If you understand the concept, nothing can make it difficult for you. So that is what is my suggestion. Okay. So this is what all of you observe very carefully. So anything doubt you can ask me, or else you finish this, then I'm going to introduce a small concept and then we'll solve the numericals related. Any doubt till here? Please respond, guys. All of you understand? Yeah. Now, understand this. So now I'm going to use pulley questions based upon moment of inertia. Mr. Narayan, are you able to understand? Mr. Murali? So let me take now, I will take it two pulleys. All of you observe. This is the pulley which has been attached to the rigid body. Now I will make one rope and this is another pulley which has been attached. I will say you two pulleys. Remember, this pulley is actually a slippery pulley or slipping pulley. Slipping pulley. Clear everyone? So next one. Here it is actually no slipping. Means not a slippery. No slipping. Now if I put the rope on this pulley, now you tell me, is it possible that the rope will slip in this pulley? And in this case, is it possible to slip the rope? Here, no slipping between the rope and the pulley. No slipping between rope and pulley. And here slipping is there between pulley and rope. Now you tell me in which case rope will slip, in the first case or second case? Everybody? Yes, please. Means in the sense of pulley movement won't be, but rope can slip in the first case. Am I right or wrong? Everybody, please respond, guys. All of you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Second case, rope and pulley, there is no slippery. Means, for example, I will choose any 2 points in the rope. Suppose the pulley will move from this point to this point. Then rope also will move from that point to that point. Prados, can you able to understand what I'm saying? Non-slippery. There is no slippery between rope and pulley means I will select a particular 2 points in the pulley. This is the 2 points I select. So this point. This point is displacing from here to here means then rope also will displace from the same rope will be moved from that point to that point. Do you understand what I'm saying, Mr. Rudreswar? Yes. So rope cannot be slip over the pulley here. It is a no slippery. No slippery means whatever the displacement shown by the pulley, the same displacement will be shown by the rope also. So that is what non-slipping, no slipping between rope and pulley surface. So if it is slipping surface, rope can fall off. Even a pulley cannot be rotate, pulley cannot be displaced also, rope can easily slip off. So just if you imagine this concept, then you can go with the question. So write the question number next. So imagine there is a pulley which has been attached. So axis of this is what it is pivoted. So this is my pulley. So pulley means we all knows that. See, till now you have studied before cases we have studied pulleys and all. So pulley mass is what? Negligible massa or considerable massa? Mass of a pulley. What we have been taken? Mr. Rudreswar, entire mass of a pulley is what we have been considered? Massless. Am I right or wrong? All of you? Please respond. While you are solving the pulley sums, we have considered entire pulley is a what? Massless. But now, in the case of moment of inertia, mass of the pulley has been considered. So it is a massless or having a mass? Massless or having a mass? Having a mass. So be very careful. Are you clear, everybody? So that is what it is. Now, all of you observe, there will be a rope now. So where actually just one mass has been attached. M mass is attached here. So now, you all observe very carefully and tell me, question it is, find the acceleration of block M, write the question, block M, if there is no slipping. So no slipping means what? Thread and pulley both will travel the what? Everybody? Please respond. Same, means whatever the pulley acceleration, thread acceleration also, rope acceleration also same. Am I right? Everybody agree with me? Please respond.
Yes, sir.
Rope and pulley surface. So that is what is the question now. So all of you observe now. So it is a mass is acting. So pulley will make clockwise or anti-clockwise. Imagine having a moment of inertia is I. So it will start rotating. It will start rotate. So it will take in this side rotation because it is downwards. So now you can see. So the weight of the body is acting downward direction. Let me take mg. So acceleration is downwards or upwards? Acceleration is downwards or upward? Everybody. Downward direction. So next, tension of the string, which is acting what? Upward.
What direction?
So tension of the string, acting what? Downwards. Correct? Force. Understanding all of you? Clear, Amma?
Yes, sir.
That is what. Now you can make sure. So we all knows that force F is equals to ma. So can you form the equation? We all know. So acceleration is downward direction. So which is positive? Weight is positive or tension is positive? Everybody? This is positive and this is what? Everyone? This is negative. So I'll write
Negative.
so mg minus tension. That is what? F net is equals to ma. We have studied or not? Second chapter, first chapter and all. Third chapter, everywhere. F net is equals to ma. So what is F net? Mg minus tension is equals to mass into acceleration. Are you clear, everybody? All of you understanding? So let us keep this equation sometime. So just we have to remember. So we all know it's the moment of inertia. So tau is equals to what is the formula? We all know that. Tau is equals to everybody?
I alpha.
I alpha. So R is equal, tau is equals to what? Another formula. R into F is equals to I alpha. Now you can see here R means what? Rudreswar, can you tell me pulley case? R means radius. Correct or not? So R is remains constant or not? Pradosh, Narayan, R is remains
Yes, sir.
Constant.
so R is
Constant.
R. So R is equal R into F, sorry, R into F. Meeting is going to end, you can come back. So R into F is equals to I into alpha. Okay. Now, all of you observe very carefully. As the pulley and rope is both non-slippery, no slipping. Now the acceleration of the body is downward. So it is acting perpendicularly. Perpendicularly means we used to call particular acceleration it is. Anybody can tell what acceleration it is? Perpendicular, guys. Tangential acceleration. Are you clear, everybody? So what is the relationship between acceleration and angular acceleration? We all people knows. A is equals to what, Rudreswa? A is equals to, you all people,
R
R alpha.
Alpha.
A only what it is actually, tangential acceleration is equals to R into alpha. Means in the sense of what? As there is no slippery, no slipping means the acceleration of the pulley and acceleration of the rope, both are remains equal or different, everybody? Because of no slippery. So acceleration of the rope, no slippery, guys. So acceleration of the rope is equals to tangential acceleration of the pulley. That is what? Tangential acceleration of a rope is equals to tangential acceleration of a pulley. So means I can say A is equals to R alpha. Is it okay, guys? Any doubt? Anybody? So from that I can say R is equals to A by alpha. So this is what it is. Now you all can use this formula and you can substitute in this above equation. So we got it. All of you check it, everyone. So this equation will let it be. So R into F is equals to I into alpha. R value how much, guys? R value how much? Yes, please. And R into F. F is what, Ra? F, what for those F? F is equals to what? Tension it is. What is the tension? F is force is equals to tension. So RF is equals to tension into I into. So what is alpha value? Can you tell me? Alpha value. We all know that A is equals to R alpha. Then alpha is equals to what? All of you. Alpha is
A
equals to what? A by R.